being human. It's incredibly important. And the workshop that I ran yesterday reminded me of just how important it is. Not because I'd forgotten, just because it came up and slapped me in the face. So I ran an all-day workshop for the wonderful Angela Mcclelland of the Extraordinary Collective. A workshop helping people create the substance of what would go in their marketing that my colleague Ben does a brilliant job of helping people with. And we talked around how we convey who we are, why we do what we do, how we operate and what we do, in such a way that we recognise ourselves that we do a great job, and then we're in a position to impart that. Then we moved on to talking about presenting that really well, both in writing and in the visual sense. And I went through an acronym, which is GREAT, which one day I'll go through with you. And people realised for the first time that it was okay to deal with their insecurities around presenting. There was a potential format for people to follow, which they'd never had put in front of them before. And instantly their confidence grew with a sense of what good looked like. And then we moved on to something called WHOMI, another acronym I invented, WHOMI, which was all about what is it you've done, how have you done it, what was the outcome you delivered, and what did that mean for you and the people around you. And the I is, I am convinced that I can repeat that again, because that solidity, that confidence, that bedrock that human beings need. Followed by a session around vulnerability, about also the benefit of being able to talk about where our strengths do lie and where they don't, and the permission that gives us to call other people in to support us. And although it was a marketing course, and although it was not aimed at leadership, the reality is leadership begins with leadership of the self. And if we haven't got a solid bedrock and foundation of belief in who we are, why we do what we do, how we do it, and in what we do, and a confidence and a comfort to drive forward for that, and also to be open about our vulnerability on the journey towards being the best that we can possibly be, then we're really operating and leading with 1-2 arms behind our back. And as a coach and a facilitator and a mentor, my role is essentially to help people to remove their arms, undo the knots, be in a position to let go of the rope, and to be open and free. And yesterday reminded me of that. It was rock and roll. Are you free?